Hey there. I thought I'd shoot a video to try to keep my mind somewhat sane. And this is the silver bus that I'm working on, because I just finished the blue one, which I sent you pictures of. Sorry, I'm a little shaky from my nerves. This one's the same size. These are old school buses. I think I sent you a picture of them before I painted them. And when I was putting these decals on, they were really hard to put on, and I wanted to take a video and show you how delicate these things are and show you how it's crooked a little bit. I'm trying to straighten it up, but it might be too late because I was trying to set the camera up. I think it's done dried, so it's probably as good as it's going to get. I don't think it's that crooked. And I'll go back and paint these. They're usually red and yellow on the school bus. I think I'll do red and blue, or just blue, or red over here, something like that. I'll do something cool to it. Now the top of the bus turned out pretty bad, so I was thinking of maybe painting the top of it white, like most school buses are. So what I was doing, I was trying to stress it because it looked awful. It was really shiny and it was bubbly, and you can see where the paint is just like up and down, up and down. So I thought what I would do is lightly sand it, try to get that crap off of it, the bubbly paint, and then paint it white. So I'm really not crazy about this silver metallic paint. I don't know why they even put it in a can, because it's really useless. So even the hood is giving me trouble. Hopefully that's coming off. It must be leftover residue. So I wanted to put a decal on the hood. So what you do is you cut them out, and then you have to dip them in water. So I have my little stuff of water here, and if I can get it in the camera, dip it in the water. This one's already been dipped. And see how it comes apart from the paper. Push it out the way. Then I'll take my finger and dab it in the water. I think I need a little bit wider camera angle here. My first video. So dip my finger in the water and dab it there, because you want to get water underneath the decal so you can slide it around. If something happens and I put the decal on before water, I can't move it around. So then what I have to do is I have to pick up the side of it and peel it off, because it has happened. Sometimes you rush and you don't think. Alright, so that's pretty well straight. So what I do now is I take a clean cloth and I dab it. The person that showed me how to do this, you wouldn't believe what they were doing. They wouldn't use a cup of water, they were using spit. I looked at him like he was crazy. I said, do you use these to sell? Or do you make these to keep? And he said, oh, I sell them. I said, that's disgusting. I've seen a lot of disgusting stuff in my life. I've been spit in the face, which you probably have too, and stuff like that. And we've seen our share of blood and poop. But that's disgusting when you could just get a little cup of water. That's just laziness. And he's not the only one I've seen do that. I've seen another person do it. So that decal. Now these decals, when I print them out with a white background, because that's the way the decal paper is made. So decal paper comes in clear and it comes in white. So I ordered both. So this is white. No, this is clear. I'm sorry. This is clear. And then what you have to do with this one is print the blue background on the white. That way you can get your white letters. Because if this is clear, when I peel it off, the Virginia State Police is going to be clear. So when I put it on the, like if I would put it on the blue bus, it would just, you wouldn't get no contrasting colors because it's clear. So it's just going to pick up the blue off of the bus. So I learned real quick I said, well, how's this going to work? And then I found out they made white decal paper too. So that saved my butt. But this really I could have done with clear decals, because the contrast, with the blue and the silver, if I did a silver background on a clear decal, it would have been fine. But I just decided to just use white, because this is how I printed it out. Can't get a wider zoom here. So that's that. So now I gotta do something with the back. Now this bus here, these buses here are different. This one's jacked up really high up. This one's like 4-wheel drive bus, like off-road stuff. These buses are different. You can see the tail lights and the lights. This one doesn't have it imprinted. This one does, so I can take a little marker and dab the lights, and those will be pretty easy. This one will be hard because I don't have the lights imprinted, so I probably won't put the lights on this one. If I could find little individual stickers, I think I could do it. But I could do the lights here. I can see just a little bit of an indentation. If I can get it in the light, see the light in the light, you can see the indent. But it's just so flat that if I tried to mark that, I think I'd mess it up. So I might want to just leave it alone. I'll dab these though. I'll put red on those, because I think it's what's on the school. Of course, it's what's on the school buses, because you gotta have brake lights. But this one here would be easy. I can do red and blue. This I'll do red. And I guess these could be red also, I guess, or just make some other, extra blue ones. So wipe up my water here, because you don't want to leave your decal paper in the water. So, get my decal paper. So, I don't want the big one, I have to use the small one. Press down. When I'm doing this, I listen to music, and I got the TV on too, like an idiot. But I like to catch the news when it comes on, much as I despise to listen to it. We are having a lot of shootings in the city, and I'm kind of interested to see if they made an arrest yet. They got video camera of 2 black guys dressed in black. I mean, face shields. I mean, these guys are gangstered out. I mean, full black thug looking stuff. I mean, it's scary. When I saw the video, a guy caught it on his Tesla and sent it into the police department. He sent it into 29 News, which then, it's going to go to the police department anyway, because they're going to see it on the news. So I don't know if he sent it in anonymous or what, but I know I probably would have, because I don't want them coming after me. I mean, these 2 guys were dressed in black, head to toe, face shields, hoods, and it shows video of them shooting. I mean, they just pulled pistols and just started loading up whoever they were shooting at. They found video of the guy they were shooting at, and he was in a white hoodie, and he they got face on him, but they can't identify him. So I don't know why these people come here. I don't want them to go nowhere else and do it either, but damn, they got to come here and do this stuff. This place was peaceful when I grew up here. I guess really no place is peaceful anymore, unless you go to, I guess Page County's pretty peaceful, but they still have their crime up there. Okay, so back on track here. Stop talking about this stuff. So I've cut them out, and they say cut them as close as you can get. I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not that good. They're already too small. See, it's already starting to come off. Sometimes you can dip them in the water and they'll separate in the water, and then sometimes they won't. I prefer these not to separate, because if they separate, they could curl up in the water, and if they curl up and touch, like if the police would reach over and touch the Virginia, it's hard to separate them. So best thing to do is just, not get it. So I think this is too wide to put anywhere. Man, I might be able to fit it up top. Let me see if I can do that, but I ain't trying to make it look crappy either. So what I did up front, see, I hate to put my fingers all over stuff. See, I cut off of Virginia. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. I'm just going in and go do it. Now that, let me get in the camera here. Now that I've done got it wet, I can't slide it. I've just got to push down and hope and pray that it cuts through it. There we go. And I hope I didn't mess that up. Now, see, I got really close to the S. Now I got to cut some of this off. I didn't mean for this to be this long. Alright, so now I gotta look at Virginia here. It's okay if you pull them off of the white. They're not going to stick. Right, that looks okay. Alright, so now I'll water them put here and here and here. Sometimes water will sit there and sometimes it won't. Alright, so first we're going to have Virginia. Sometimes it'll stick to your finger and sometimes it won't. I get these little knives at the Dollar Tree for most everything I buy is from Dollar Tree except for the decal paper. I get that from eBay. I forgot the name of it. It's like Kaola. However you say that bear's name, Colola, Coca-Cola, whatever you call it. That bear, Kaola. Coco Beware. Remember that was a parrot, a wrestler. Coco Beware. So there's that. I don't think it looks too bad. And skill. I don't know if you can hear my music or not. I don't like, Jamie listens to this New Country and I can't stand it. I can't stand this New Country. She can't stand old country because she doesn't listen to it so much growing up. When she's in the car, she listens to that hibbity hobbity stuff, whatever it's called. It ain't rap, it's just that new stuff. I don't like it. She goes, oh, you won't try new things. I try to listen to that stuff. I can't understand half of it. That makes sense to me. I ain't seen a song yet that isn't about love or sex or drugs or guns or romance or something. Sometimes you gotta get the walk. If you got a big puddle behind it, it'll just swim around. So really what I want to do is try to straighten it up like that. Too small to put a tag on here, I think, so I might just leave that off. Usually the tag, I think, sits lower end of the buses. So make sure all this is dry. Now I got the video on here. I might as well try to do some light work. Let's see what I got here. Guess I could use a Sharpie and draw my lights. So I'll do blue over here. Yeah. Let's see. I didn't like the way that looks. I'll find my blue pen here. Here it is. Here's a paint pen. I get these at Walmart for $2.50. Much the Dollar Tree sold them. Do better than that old Sharpie. I got a little spot right there. Alright. There's the blue. I still gotta do the front, but I just wanted to do the back to show you real quick. And then red, this pin here is a little smaller. Where's my camera? There it is. Sometimes you gotta start it up because you don't want too much coming out. I hope I got that in the camera view. You know, I'll have to go back and watch this thing and bore myself to death. My hand is not as steady as it used to be. The tail lights. I'll have to set this to the side and let it dry. This will take probably about an hour. I have a little fan that I use. I remember listening to these songs when I was fishing with my father on the Rappahannock River. WFLS, Fredericksburg. They play these songs all night long. It's like it is now. They play the same songs, the top 10 songs over and over and over. I don't think it looks too bad. They probably do a little better, but good enough for government work. I'll do the front later. So, Lord, I went 16 minutes on this video, and it's supposed to have been like 3 minutes. So anyway, there you go. There's your decals, how small they are, and like I've done these before I did the video, but these are a lot easier because they're bigger. But when you're working with these little ones, see these, which I still use the knife, but I can use my fingers and stuff. These, you gotta use the knife and position them. If we press down and remove the excess water. So there you go. I'll let you later.